upcoming semi-final against New Zealand, which will be a big match because it's not something जिसको आप बहुत मजाक में ले सकते हो. New Zealand has been performing well. Now, just before this podcast, Soumya and we were discussing that New Zealand का ऐसा रहा है that they won the 5 matches and उसके बाद consecutively कुछ और matches हारे वो. तो despite all of that, New Zealand was able to maintain its position in the top 4. शुरुआत से ही उन्होंने इस बात को रखा. मे बी थोड़ा शुरुआत में नीचे गए होंगे टॉप 4 के नीचे, बट उनकी पोजीशन कंसिस्टेंटली वैसी रही है. एंड आई फॉर वन एम हैप्पी टू सी देम कमिंग टू दिस पोजीशन. लास्ट वर्ल्ड कप में जो इंग्लैंड से हारे थे, दैट वाज हार्ट ब्रेकिंग बिकॉज आई मीन दे रियली पुट इट ऑल ऑन द लाइन मैन. दे डू डिजर्व अ गुड मैच, स्पेशली विथ इंडिया, जिसमें उनको एक अच्छा कॉम्पिटिशन मिल सकता है.
अब नहीं चाहते. अब पिछले बार के वर्ल्ड कप में वी वर सपोर्टिंग न्यूजीलैंड टू विन द वर्ल्ड कप अगेंस्ट इंग्लैंड, बट नाउ इट्स अगेंस्ट इंडिया दिस fans. So they are the good guys of cricket. Obviously, they are the good guys, and they have been performing well in the ICC events from a long time.
Yeah.
It is the most consistent team to be in the semi-final since 2003, 2007, 2011, 15, 19, and now in 23. 6 times they have been in the semi-final. Nobody is as consistent as New Zealand in getting into the knockouts of the ICC event, whether it's T20 or it's the World Cup, 50 over World Cup. But it's against India, and on one side we wanted New Zealand to perform well because we support them dearly. It's the kind of our favorite team, but it's against India. India. So what can we do? We have to win it that match, and we are hoping to win. So let's talk about the path to semi-final. As you were saying before, they won 4 matches on the trot, and then lost 4 matches on the trot. It was that kind of a tournament for them, and they won their last match against Sri Lanka, single-handedly, and they qualified into the semi-final, which made Pakistan way out of this World Cup, and their Qudrat ka nizam was destroyed.
check that video out. I'm gonna put it on the top. Yeah.
And because they thoroughly deserved it, because Pakistan was the another team which looked to be in the semi-final, but they did not deserve by the cricket they played in this tournament. They did not deserve to be in the semi-final.
Yeah.
Because they rested Fakar Zaman, and which was single-heartedly won the match against New Zealand, that particular player, which they rested for the 6 or 7 games. So I don't think Pakistan deserved to be in the semi-final. So it is the right 4 teams which thoroughly deserve to be in the semi-finals are there. And it is the right kind of a points table because India on top haven't lost to anybody. Second is South Africa, which has lost to India and Netherlands. So Netherlands is not an issue here. And Australia, who has both lost to India and South Africa, which is on the 3rd position. And New Zealand, which has also lost to the top 3 teams, that is India, Australia, and South Africa. So it's kind of a points table where it denotes the ranking of each and every team because they have lost to the team higher ranked than them.
Yeah.
So it's nice. And by talking about the road panel of India have won each and every match up, and they weren't seen under pressure in most of the matches, apart from 2-3 down for 2 against Australia, and Terrell Mitchell, Patrick, Kuldeep Yadav in Dharamshala. These were the 2 instances where India seen under pressure because they dropped catches too in that match.
Yeah.
And other than that, India, I guess in the game against England, where India scored just 229 runs in the first innings, where we were 40 for 3, but our bowlers took the job in the end and won that match for India. So I don't think apart from these 3 instances, India were under pressure in any of the matches.
Okay, so that takes us to the players to watch out for the semi-final. And there's a lot of good players all around. Maybe let's start with New Zealand batting. Soumya, बताओ.
So New Zealand batting में Devon Conway has not been performing so well except the first match against England. So his form is not good. But Rachin Ravindra, on the other hand, is performing very well, and he's the find of this tournament. Obviously, we will discuss about him more later. And apart from him, Terrell Mitchell has been performing well.
Mitchell has
He has taken down spinners quite comprehensively. Like he has bashing the spinners of every other team, including Kuldeep Yadav of our team. So he is a player to watch out in the semi-final because he can take down our spinner Jadeja and Kuldeep, because we don't have the sixth option here. So it is quite a risk for India to play against Darrell Mitchell or to bowl spinners against Darrell Mitchell. They need to take his wicket quite early. And so, and obviously Kane Williamson, not only just from his batting perspective, but from his captaincy skills, he's one of the calmest mind on the cricketing field. And he's performing well apart from his injury on his thumb.
And Bucky, I did find something interesting. Darrell Mitchell has this record in ODI with no ducks in career. Just imagine that. 34 spontaneous no ducks, which is exceptional.
It was exceptional, and this year has been of Darrell Mitchell. This year, yes, performed particularly well, and has been at the right time because of the World Cup. So it's going all right for him, and it would be a key wicket for India. And apart from that, obviously, I've took the name of Kane Williamson. He has been performing well. Played some important knock against Pakistan after coming out of an injury, and also played some shot against Sri Lanka. So he's proper and well rested. So he will be a player to watch out, and captaincy skills were never of any doubt of him. So
he's a good captain.
These countries like New Zealand and Australia do not crumble under pressure. So because of their captains. So Kane Williamson is the reason why New Zealand are consistent in the knockouts or coming into the knockouts of the World Cups. So apart from batting, we can look into the matter like all-rounder. So Mitchell Santner is there. He's a proper all-rounder. He can make quick fire 30 runs at the end and can also take down batters from his spin. And India's matches in Wankhede, I don't think it will be helpful for the spinner as much, but he can also, stop the runs slow. So he can make pressure from the one end. And
the semi-final match would be the night, right?
Day and night match, obviously. 2 p.m. starting time. So if Santner has been bowling second now, if India won the toss and batted first,
then he
can have a role in that match with the ball, because in the afternoon, ball can grip on the pitch and can provide some spin. But in the night, if India is chasing, then I don't think Santner will be a much issue for India, because of the dew that come in and the pitch get easier to bat on in the night. So Santner will not be a problem, but he can make quick fire 30 or 35 runs in the end. So that will be an issue. And apart from him, obviously, who can forget his 2019?
That was next level. Also an update recent. Tim Southee is now included in the bowling side because Matt Henry got injured. Matt Henry, Soumya, ring any. You remember anything?
Ring any bells?
Ring any bells? Ring any bells?
He took the wicket of Rohit Sharma, I guess, in 2019. First wicket of India, and also KL Rahul or Dinesh Karthik there. So Trent Bolt was swinging the ball, but Matt Henry was taking the wicket. It was that kind of a bowling spells from both of the bowlers. So it is a added advantage for India because Matt Henry had the speed and also the swing, and Wankhede provides both. So it's the advantage that Matt Henry is not there. Tim Southee is there. We have played Tim Southee more as compared to Matt Henry because of the IPL and all the other leagues, and also in the T20s. So it will be good for India that Tim Southee is playing, but we can never take that player lightly. He can win the ball and he take the wickets up front with Trent Bolt, but it relieves some pressure as compared to
And
those are the New Zealand players.
going to the Indian team, I think most of the players are the key players.
I
Except
think 11 players are the players to watch out.
let's even count the 12th man. But I would say there are a few players who did not. I mean, who were not performing entirely. So I think the first.
I think one of them is Shubman Gill, because he had come out of dengue, but he's the only player in the top order who hasn't scored 300 runs in this World Cup. So he is up to 90 something. But we should also look in the fact that he wasn't in the first two matches of the India. And all the other players have been playing all the matches. So we should give liberty of the two matches. But he has constantly made 50s, but not converted them into the big 100. That is the issue there. And he's the only batsman who is somewhat under pressure of not performing so much well as compared to other players in the team. And in the bowling perspective,
Mohammad Siraj, I think. Mohammad Siraj
is there because if his ball didn't swing, like if India got the bowling first, then it will be a problem, because Mohammad Siraj bowling isn't swinging that much as compared to Bumrah or Shami. And in the afternoon, obviously, ball would not swing as much as it would in the night. So it would be an issue for India if India bowled first. Siraj will be under pressure, obviously, but apart from him, Siraj and Shubman Gill, I don't think any of the weak links.
I mean, there's no weak link except that.
The most weakest point is the expectations and the pressure of winning this World Cup. That could come in way of India, and India could crumble under it.
And also that reminds me. And also that reminds me of what happened to Mohammad Siraj last night. If you remember the catch. That was
same on that road. His fielding has been below par in this tournament. I must say
he dropped 2-3 catches last night.
And also last night he dropped to. One was very difficult.
One was
the second. One was a dolly that he dropped. That was easy one. That was a dolly, but he dropped another one which was quite difficult for him. But throughout the tournament, he has been dropping some of the catches, and also his fielding on the boundary hasn't been good. He has given so many 4 runs, like by sliding into the boundary rope and ball also sliding with him. So his fielding is below par in this tournament. Apart from other players who have been performing well on the field, even Kuldeep Yadav has been performing well. He's been running hard. So Siraj should took matter in his hand and perform well in fielding in the knockouts, especially because here you can't afford to give up for boundaries, because here is all about the pressure. You soak up and perform well under pressure. So he has to watch out for the fielding. But apart from Shubman Gill and Siraj, I don't think any other weakling is present. Kuldeep will bowl good, and Jadeja is doing his
is overall par. Right. That takes us to the final segment of the video. अब डर का माहौल है.
Are we really scared?
Are we really scared?
We are actually because 2019 is 4 years, was 4 years ago, but the wounds are still there. Like India was by far the best team of that tournament also. India ने फर्स्ट पे फिनिश किया था, उधर भी पॉइंट्स टेबल में सबको हराया था, सिर्फ इंग्लैंड से आ रहे थे आई गेस, बट इंडिया ने सबको बुरी तरीके से हराया था. न्यूजीलैंड के साथ अपना गेम वॉच आउट हो गया था तब ग्रुप स्टेज में, बट इंडिया वॉज द बेस्ट टीम. धोनी था वहाँ पे, भाई विराट था, रोहित प्राइम फॉर्म में था, रोहित स्कोर्ड 5 centuries there. The big bowlers were good. Bumrah was performing so well, I think all the bowlers were
Did we also have Bhuvneshwar in the 19 World Cup?
Bhuvneshwar bhi tha. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was there. That's why I'm saying that was the best World Cup
Time of India.
playing 11.
Yeah.
That was the world best playing 11 for India in a long time. But now we have far more better team in 2023. Apart from a case where we do not have the sixth bowler. Apart from that case, India is the best team again. And we are again facing the New Zealand in the semi-final. But there is a difference between the grounds as well. It was seaming and swinging kind of a ground. And बारिश ने इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले किया था क्योंकि इंडिया ने न्यूजीलैंड को पहले जल्दी आउट कर दिया 229 समथिंग पे आउट कर दिया था एंड
So वो एडेड फिनिशर आ गया था.
वेरी मच अचीवेबल टोटल. बट बारिश आ गई थी एंड इंडिया की नेक्स्ट डे बैटिंग आई थी जब पिच मॉइस्ट था, उसमें बारिश हो रखी थी तो क्लाउडी ऑडिशंस थे.
Yeah.
सो उसको एक्स्ट्रा हेल्प मिली थी ट्रेंट बोल्ट और मैट हेनरी को. एंड आधे घंटे का खराब प्ले इंडिया को कॉस्ट कर गया था मैच. बाद में जडेजा और धोनी ने रीबिल्ड करा था बट उतना नहीं कर पाए जितना स्टार्टिंग के विकेट्स गिर गए थे उसके कारण.
Yeah.
वही बात है कि इंडिया को अब वापस वो रीजन नहीं चाहिए कि आधे घंटे का बैड प्ले तुमको टूर्नामेंट से बाहर कर दे वापस.
Yeah.
वो नहीं होनी चाहिए. एंड वैसे ग्राउंड भी नहीं है, पानखेड़े ग्राउंड है. हाँ, अगर अंडर लाइट इंडिया की बैटिंग आई तो पहले के 6 ओवर विल बी डिफिकल्ट क्योंकि अंडर लाइट में सबने देखा ये कैसी बॉल स्विंग हो रही है. इवन ऑस्ट्रेलिया अफगानिस्तान का मैच, ऑस्ट्रेलिया वर 7 डाउन, अफगानिस्तान फास्ट बॉलर्स डिड द डैमेज. So it is helping, but we should bet first. Anyhow, we should bet first.
Yeah. Also, except all of that, there's a big issue because Rachin Ravindra ki Dadi, right now, the MVP of the entire cricket world.
उनकी रचिन रविंद्र की नजर उतारी गई है उनकी दादी के द्वारा.
Bro, I don't think so. It's just nazar. It's some extra ritual beyond this.
हाँ यार दादी, अब आपने गलत कराई है. आप बेंगलोर में हो, आप इंडिया में हो, ठीक है, अपना होता है ऑब्वियसली, ग्रैंडेड है, अच्छा खेल रहे हैं नो डाउट. तो नफरे बहुत लगी होंगी क्योंकि he has been performing well and he's also
Yeah.
not looking bad. But उसका अगला मैच इंडिया से, ये तो देखना चाहिए था आपको कि इंडिया से चलो उतार लेते हैं आप फाइनल के लिए, चलो ठीक है, बट इंडिया से पहले नहीं उतारनी चाहिए थी. या ग्रुप स्टेज में पहले उतार लेते, इंडिया में आया था पहले कर लेते आप.
Dadi wasn't a lot patriotic.
yes, that's the issue. रचिन रविंद्र के साथ आ सकता है भाई, इंडिया के सामने नहीं मारने चाहिए उसको रन किसी भी हालत में.
Yeah.
उसकी वजह आप आईपीएल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दे दो आरसीबी का, बट इंडिया के सेमीफाइनल तो नहीं मारने चाहिए उसको.
I think उसको मिल जाएगा आरसीबी का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. But
guys,
okay guys, that winds up our all India versus New Zealand match preview. We're also coming up with another video between the दूसरा सेमीफाइनल साउथ अफ्रीका वर्सेस ऑस्ट्रेलिया, जो अलग ही लेवल पे जिसका एनालिसिस होगा. वहाँ पे थोड़ा और डिटेल में हम बात करेंगे. एंड गाइस, सब्सक्राइब कर लें, लाइक कर लें. आवर चैनल इज ग्रोइंग एज ऑलवेज बिकॉज ऑफ योर सपोर्ट. कीप वॉचिंग एंड हैव अ गुड टाइम वॉचिंग द वर्ल्ड कप प्ले ऑफ्स. पीस.